I'm the proud owner of two dogs. Well, let's just say that I'm the owner of two dogs. And these two dogs are as different from each other as you could possibly imagine. The one dog, Gracie, she's part Doberman, very pretty, big brown eyes, long floppy ears, very affectionate. And she gets a lot of attention, because of how she looks and how she acts. And I would say, if she was a real estate agent, she'd be kind of a Paris Hilton type of real estate agent, because she looks real good, but trust me, there's not a lot going on upstairs. And I'm being kind at that. The other dog, Charlie, he's a big melon-headed dog. He's ill-mannered. He's got no social skills. He's a mutt. There's no doubt about that. But he's smart. He came to us as a stray. The first part of his life was spent going from farm to farm, just kind of scrounging in existence. And, who knows what he was doing, eating out of garbage cans or chasing chickens or whatever. But he's very, very resourceful. And hopefully without dating myself here too much, he was kind of a MacGyver of the dog world. And if he was a real estate agent, he'd hopefully be a MacGyver type of real estate agent, very, very inventive. For those of you who are not familiar with MacGyver, he's a TV show where he could make a nuclear bomb out of a book of matches and a banana, and just very, very creative. And to kind of highlight the differences between these two dogs is a couple days ago I was peeling potatoes, and I peel them into the garbage can, and invariably, because I'm a little messy sometimes, some of the potato peels would hit the floor. So naturally both dogs are waiting there to pick up a couple of scraps. And the difference is that Gracie, the not quite as bright dog, she's looking up at me. She's watching what I'm doing very, very intently, waiting for a peel to drop. The other dog, Charlie, the smarter of the two, he's looking at the floor because he knows from experience this is where the potato peels are going to end up. And if he's watching the floor, he's going to get the food before the other dog does. Also, this morning I was feeding them their breakfast, and we put all our food into bowls. And as I'm filling up the bowls, one kibble falls onto the floor and scoots underneath the table. And I feed both dogs. They both finish. Gracie runs off to the other room. Now both dogs had seen the kibble slide underneath the table. Gracie, takes a hike. Charlie stays behind. He knows there's something there. So he's on his side. He's getting his tongue out there. He's getting his paw out there. Goes to the other side of the table. And he's working this really, really hard to get one stinking little kibble. And he ends up finally pushing the table. He just gets his body behind it so he can get close enough, and he gets his kibble, and he got what he was looking for. And so the question here today, and I knew that I'd finally get around to it, the question is, what kind of real estate agent are you? How resourceful are you? How persistent are you? How inventive are you? This is a business where the people who, if you work hard, and I really believe that if you do work hard, you're going to have results. And we've talked about this before, many times, is, how much time do you really spend working on your business? The developing of it, the prospecting, the marketing, the outside stuff that keeps something in the pipeline for yourself, versus just doing the CMAs and showing houses, which is working within the business. I do believe that working on your business, you should put as much time, if not more time, in building that, because that's where the pipeline again gets filled up. And how resourceful, how inventive, how focused are you on building that business and trying different things? So again, the big question here today is, what kind of agent are you? Knowing that it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, are you a Paris or are you a MacGyver?